Warning! This video contains off-trail waterfall hunting. Off-trail waterfall hunting is a dangerous activity, and there is always the possibility of falling and or getting injured seriously. Please do not attempt off-trail waterfall hunting unless you are comfortable with off-trail navigation and know the hazards such as slippery surfaces, falling, and death. Please, if you are not comfortable, just stick to watching YouTube. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott, and holy shit.
Oh my god, I'm here.
For once, I brought somebody with me because it's not a weekday. I'm not skipping out on work. Technically, I asked for the day off. But anyway, so you remember the hike I went on a couple days ago, the last sets of videos where I went up the Taylor River, the Snoqualmie Lake hike, and I said there was another way up, but the road's closed halfway because of a washout?
Ah, man, bitch.
You haven't even watched the video yet, probably.
I liked it. I watched it.
Well, anywho, guess where we are today, sunshine? Yeah, we're at the washout. It's over there. There's a bridge crossing the Miller River. I know I said it was the Foss River. I got it wrong. It's the Miller River Road, not the Foss River Road.
Wrong. Try again.
So anyway, we've driven up the 4 miles up the Miller River Road to where they have it closed on this side of the bridge. I have not ever been up here yet, before or after the road closure, so I have no idea what it looks like. And it's, like I said, 4 miles to the road end and the official trailhead to Lake Dorothy. And we are waterfall hunting today. There are at least 3 significant waterfalls on the Miller River between here and the trailheads. There is another 2, between the trailhead and Dorothy Lake, which is only 1.5 miles up from the trailhead. And there's at least a couple of waterfalls on the valley walls that we might also go check out. But today is pretty much just, it's May. It's still cold. The snow level's still down. We've had a cold spring. So we are just going to go walk up a river and go find some waterfalls, part of the course. Thank you for joining us today. Holy crap, I'm not alone. I'm not going to die alone today. So, anywho, like I was saying, Lake Dorothy, Alpine Lakes Wilderness, you'd think only 1.5 miles to get to a named lake that's like Snoqualmie Lake. It'd be a pretty popular trailhead, and oh boy, it is. I mean, it is a fat lake to begin with. Let's go. 100 hikes in Alpine Lakes Wilderness first. Hike number 2, Dorothy, Bear, Deer, and Snoqualmie Lakes. To Lake Dorothy from the Mill River Road, 3 miles. Only 3 miles! That's a large lake. That's a large lake.
That's pretty big, yeah.
That's a mass. I mean, there's the relative size of Snoqualmie Lake compared to, and we went to Snoqualmie Lake a couple years ago. That was a large lake.
Yeah, we couldn't even see all of it.
This is massive. This is going to be a huge trailhead when we get there.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, 3 miles from the road end. When you've got a washout that has an extra 4 miles of trail, it keeps some people away. That turns your 3-mile day into an 11-mile day. Which, I don't care. I'm not going to have any problem with it. But the high point is a tad under 3,000 feet. Lake Dorothy sits at 3058. And the snow level is not anywhere near 3,000 feet yet, so there's no way to get to Lake Dorothy anyway. Hence why there's nobody at the parking lot this morning, even though it is Memorial Day weekend. 100 hikes, or not 100 hikes, whoops. Beyond Mount Si.
Spelling?
Shut up. Go back to sleep. Hike number 38, Lake Dorothy, 6 mile out and back. 3,800 feet if you walk along the lake, so on and so forth. And of course, I didn't swap out the 55 hikes around Snoqualmie Pass to Stevens Pass. Oh well. Let's get the Mappy McMap out. Let's see if I can balance it all. So the last couple of videos have been down here, centered around the Middle Fork Campground. The very last video was up there, up the Taylor River. We zoom back out. We go to the next major drainage up, Highway 2, going along the, what is it? Skycomish River? Yes, the South Fork Skycomish River. Right before you get to the town of Skycomish, we turned off here, went up this road. And as you can see, the road goes all the way up. And I mean, look at the size of that lake. That is not a small lake. So there's the road end, 1.5 miles of trail. We are stopped right here, right where the road crosses the river, and we're just gonna go saunter on up the road to at least the trail end and find us some waterfalls. Ignore the crack in the windshield. It's not raining yet, but it might later today, so let's go enjoy ourselves. It's thinking about it. It probably won't.
Nope.
Ta-da! Rex is all alone. Bye, Rex. According to the Forest Service website, wherever this washout is that caused the road to be closed, they're going to fix it next summer. And it's been probably 2 or 3 years since it's been down. So we'll be going and seeing a wild road. Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Oh dear.
That's
Off the edge.
yeah, that's not ideal to drive a car on. Anywho, there are 3 waterfalls. One of them is just upstream there, but we got to go up and around and get around, so it's going to take probably 20 minutes of walking to get to the spot where we bail off the road. But there's 3 waterfalls on the river itself between here and the trailhead, and then there's at least 1 off-trail waterfall I'd like to check out, and that off-trail waterfall is that direction. It's a big one, but it's going to take a bit of getting to, so we might save that for the very end. But unless we get until we're at a waterfall, it's probably not going to be a very long video, because you're just going to be staring at what is a still in use logging road, which, you know, is very exciting to look at.
Grab the chainsaw, Scotty.
Shit.
Do some service road work.
Yeah. Considering it's been closed for 3 or 4 years, I'm surprised that's the only thing that's come down on it.
The urban forester in me is just, I need to get my chainsaw.
I need to go, man!
Undercut.
I gotta get it. Well, as long as they don't cliff us out here in the next 10 feet, we have gotten to our waterfall. Shoot! Scoob! Yeah, because the other half of it coming over there, so we gotta make it past this cedar tree down here, which means I think we gotta go backy-tracky a little ways. Let me just smack the GoPro on a couple of shrubs real quick. It's built tough. Oh, as long as they don't pop a kneecap out either. Hey look, Devil's Club. Step on the Devil's Club. Go around that Devil's Club. Swamp! My swamp! Pick my way in between the Devil's Clubs. More Devil's Clubs. Ow. Well, oh shit. Oh, God.
3 or 4 years, I was surprised that's the only thing that's come down on it. The urban forester in me is just, I need to get my chainsaw.
Well,
Ha! It's a good thing the camera was rolling. I could have captured my death on camera, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I think we walked along the road for a little too long. We might be able to backtrack and come along that way. Caution, rock is slippery. Uh-huh. So there's the first of our waterfalls. Whether or not we get to it, we shall see. That's a pretty good one though, eh? Alright, let's go see if we can find a way to get to it.
Similar to the one up like Glacier that we saw. Like the fog front or the mist coming up.
Mm-hmm. Well, after another 10 minutes of scrambling around, go ahead, I'll follow you down. We found somebody had left a rope line to what appears these rocks, at least most of the way. Master just went down. Now I am going to attempt to go down. And they even put knots in this steep part of the rope to help facilitate going down. So obviously this isn't a very unknown waterfall. Hell, before the road closed due to that washout we saw, it was one of the more popular trails in the area. And Stevens Pass isn't exactly a long ways from Seattle. If you've heard of Lake 22 or Mount Pilchuck, some other stereotypical Western Washington influencers type hikes, those are only a couple miles back down the highway west towards the town of Everett in Seattle and civilization. So especially if you find a mainstream set of waterfalls on a large river like the Miller here, it's no surprise that somebody's going to figure out a way to get to the bottom, even if it means putting ropes in. So, pun or no pun, I am at the end of my rope. Master's there. Now I'm gonna go find a spot to set up, maybe, hopefully, take a longer exposure if the mist isn't too bad, which it looks like it might not be. Oh yeah. Oh fluff yeah, bud. Oh hell yeah! Sweet! Alright, we've come to a bit of a problem. The creek is made to go across the road on this slab, and we cannot find a way across, and it is just deep enough to where if we were to go with our shoes on, our shoes would get soaked. So we are going barefoot and shimmying across. This is gonna be cold. Bye, Nash. Actually, do I want to roll up my pants? I think I'm gonna roll up my pants. That way I don't step on them. All right, round two, let's go. Oh yeah, there, bud. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Son of a bitch, that hurts. God dang it, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. All
Alright, now we can sit here, wait for our...
Oh, that hurt.
Towel?
What towel? That hurt. Yeah. Oh.
You're not doing your job.
He does his job in the summer.
He's trying his best.
And I think that'll be it for a little bit, YouTube. Now we're gonna wait for Feeling to get back in our toes and continue on our way. Couple more miles of walking. We have bailed off the road again. We have skipped the middle fork, or the middle drop for now. We're coming into the upper drop, and I've seen pictures of it, but I think the picture's taken way back there, so we'll see how well our approach goes. But it's right in front of us. And I'm going that way, actually. Maybe. See, I was worried about going over that stick for some reason, because I'm an idiot. And this one's a thumping and a thundering good. Woo-hoo-hoo! Except I don't know if we're gonna get a half decent viewpoint or not. Uh-oh. We might be getting rocked out. That's a hole. It got me. Ow. Let go. Oh yeah, there, bud. Dang it. Huh? Okay, you gonna come down there eventually?
Maybe.
Okay. I am making my way this direction to get the money shot. So I've got the camera equipment. Nash is gonna go make his way to the top of the drop to get up close and personal with it. If I wasn't carrying a GoPro, I'd probably go do that too. But seeing as how I am, and the waterfall looks much better when you're staring at it front on than when you're looking at it from an awkward angle, it means I get to go this way. Luckily, Nash finally got a new phone. He's not using a 5-year-old half-dead phone anymore, so he'll still get some good shots. But I might go join him after this anyway. I just need to figure out a way to get down under those rocks, which is why I'm skirting along this, trying to find a break, hopefully along right after I cross this stump, and I'll be able to shimmy my way down. Look at all these huckleberries. Ooh. 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 Did I get lucky? Oh, yep. Just gotta find an open spot to shoot a shot. Oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna go down there, see if I can get below this hemlock branches. Camera is rolling. If and when I die or hurt myself, it's all on camera, so you can all see what not to do. Yep. 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 Oh, yep. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And I'm enough. Ooh, that rock moved. That was not what I was hoping for. Except for I'm right in spray zone. Sucks. This is going to be the only good spot to set up the camera right there. And the sun's coming out. So, we'll see how this goes. And that should be up on top of the falls somewhere. Cool. The absolutely stupid crap we do to get some waterfall shots. Gotta go down this rotten log, hop to that one, go down that one, and beat through some brush and go back, because that spot was way too much spray, and that's where we had lunch. All right, YouTube. Second time in 10 minutes, this is where I get a die. Woohoo! I got both. You. Now I gotta bleep out another thing. And the moss ran out, so now it's slippery wood. That ain't even the worst part. This is the worst part. I'm gonna dit, I'm gonna dit, I'm gonna dit, oh, I'm gonna dit. I'm gonna dit, gonna dit, gonna dit, gonna dit, gonna dit, gonna dit, yeah, gonna dit. Oh. Mossy rock means I get to live another couple of seconds. Woohoo! Yeah! Alright! Okay, bye. Okay, we're at the middle fork. All of a sudden this river goes from a wide floodplain into this freaking gorge of death, and it's super cool, but we can't seem to find, from looking up here, we can't decide if there's going to be any decent viewpoints. We'd like to go to those rocks over there.
I think that would be a good view.
But I'm not sure if the wall opposite us is going to be in the way. So I think we're going to go to this large hemlock there to take a look, see, because I'd also like to see if I can get down to there, because there's a pretty large cedar tree growing there, but there's all that brush in the way. So I don't know. First we got to get off this perch.
That's it for the Hemi.
Head for the Hemi?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's your way down.
Yep.
It's also your way back up. Good thing I slapped a fresh battery into the GoPro, because this shot might take a while. Oh yeah!
Standing up there?
Yeah, probably.
Break it off.
I don't know. Bounce it and see. Juice.
Let's see how.
It goes all the way back there.
Yeah, pretty big root mass on it.
Well, bounce it, see what it does before you go too much further. It's not moving. Does it look like if I were to go down to that cedar tree, I could get a shot? Huh? Yeah, that might be too close. I need to get a picture. No, I'm gonna get a picture of you before you get off that. Hold on. All right, YouTube, I guess I'm heading down to that cedar tree. Wish me luck. All right, so I'm at this hemlock, and holy crap. I think this hemlock is literally just holding on, oh, by its roots, and I'm getting some serious vertigo right now. Especially since I keep stepping in and it's squishing. I'd like to get... That's not gonna do me any good. Well, I guess I'll shoot right now from here and see how Nash goes, because Nash is still gonna shoot for those rocks. I know! I'm rolling right now. I'm getting some serious vertigo. I don't think I'm going to the cedar. I don't think it's gonna do me any good. I don't think it's gonna get me anywhere. Whoo! Damn. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go join Nash and head to those rocks and see what I can get. I'm following you. Hold on. Huh. And who said this was gonna be a short video? Welcome to off-trail waterfall hunting, YouTube. Sometimes you catch a break and it's a nice easy jaunt and you get good views, and sometimes you do some really sketchy crap, see some falling water. But I mean, this is a really fun way to enjoy the mountains. I'm hoping to get a decent view of that. I'm sure there's going to be at least a halfway decent view up the gorge, even if you don't get to see that big drop. That's going to make one heck of a long exposure. It's going to be like the Skokomish River Gorge at the upper bridge we went to a couple weeks ago, but on steroids. And I'm ooh, bumped the tree and it smells like Christmas. And I'm sure we are not going to exfil back out the way we came in. We're probably just gonna turn tail because the road's that way somewhere. Oh. All right, came up this knife ridge, straight down. Oh goodness, that's gonna be. I am genuinely excited for this, YouTube. Oh, that's just straight down. God dang. So there's the hemlock I was hanging out at. And yeah, it's pretty much just perched up on the cliff face, hanging on by its roots. Oh, this is thrilling. You know what? That might actually get us to a good viewpoint now that I'm looking at it. I thought that wall was a lot more curved and obstructive, but it's looking like it might just let us squeak in. Just gotta not slip off the rocks and plummet 50 feet to our deaths. Oh, ah. Do 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 do. If I haven't yet, YouTube, I'm saying it right now. I'm sure I'll put a caption up. Do not attempt this waterfall. We're doing it because we're stupid, first of all. And second of all, we have a pretty good grasp on our limits. If we feel like it gets too yucked up, we will turn around. The first two waterfalls we went and saw, yeah, you could, I mean, the rope being there, oh good God almighty. Holy on a shingle. Oh, Hey, look, we could have followed this creek all the way down. Ha! Oh my God! Hold on! I picked the wrong direction. This needs to get out of my way. I see it. That's only because it's a log jam, though. What the flip-floppity is going on here? Oh my Jesus! Holy sh! Holy! This is gonna be a spot. You want to see if you can move this dead tree out of the way? I think I'm gonna walk. It's fine. While this is running, walk it down and back up. This dead tree. Yeah. See if you can. If you dump it in, cool. If you can pull it out, cool. It's just obstructing enough. But I think I'm gonna walk. Yeah, this is definitely where the camera is gonna get set up, right here. Holy hell!
I don't know if I can pull and push it. I'll try.
You might be able to stand there and be able to.
Yeah, but it goes way back.
Oh, damn it! Boy, we'd bring our hand saws with us. Damn! Holy crap! This is definitely where I'm drinking my alcohol of it today. Oh, all right. Okay, that's fine. I might be able to go a step or two over get on the other side of this. You think you can push this down? Don't. All right, YouTube, if it hasn't become clear yet, there's going to be a long exposure of this. The mist isn't too terrible, I don't think. So we'll leave that there to mark the spot, even though Nash's stuff is all here. You might be able to come down that creek, because we crossed that creek at the road. Well, that's a pretty slide there. All right, let's go wander down this and see what it looks like from down here. Oh, I got a shoelace undone. Oh, that breeze. Wow. Wow. Holy hell. Squishy moss, squishy moss. Wow. Oi! I'm gonna go down to that point. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is one of the cooler things we found in a long time, YouTube. Hey, remember when I said I thought this was the least impressive out of the three? I think I got it backwards. Holy I gotta bleep out so many words. Oh well. Wow. YouTube. I'm gonna go take a long exposure of that. Hope you got enough eye candy of this. I don't want to leave this spot, but I need to go get the camera rolling. Might be taking 2 different long exposures. Might have to hop over and go take one of theirs looking up. What? Battery? Yeah. Means I got about half an hour, 40 minutes of video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nash gave himself a boo-boo.
Nah.
It's not a good adventure unless Nash gives himself a boo-boo.
It's been a good adventure.
It has been a good adventure.
Beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, that middle spot, that's like a fairyland spot. That was not expected at all. But anywho, we are back up on the road. Trilliums abound. Salmon berries start coming out. Got half mile, 3/4 of a mile maybe to the end of the road. And I'm gonna make Nash go even with his bum knee because I want to go see what's trailhead and stuff.
It's just...
And then I'm gonna make him go up the trail.
No.
It's flat.
No.
It's flat. It's not till after the bridge till it goes up. I promise. It's fine. It's only 2:20. We got 6 more hours of daylight. And as long as we both don't hurt ourselves, we're not even gonna go look. We're not even gonna go off trail waterfalls. I just want to go to the bridge and see the bridge. Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that at the very beginning of the hike to bless the trip so you don't get hurt.
Plus the first with sugar.
Exactly. Hey, most people bless fishing trips with alcohol, pouring out when we go fishing.
Pulling out for the boys.
Exactly. But even from the road, you can hear how loud the upper falls is. What's weird is all 3 waterfalls were pretty similarly shaped in a way. Like these 2 upper ones are very chute-like, and even that bugs. I inhaled a bug. And even the lower falls, even though it splits in 2, the left side one
More of a chute.
has a chute aspect to it also. It's weird. Yeah. Easiest way to go waterfall hunting, folks. Find a creek, walk alongside the creek or on a trail, and when you hear the water get really, really loud, go. But again, I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're not comfortable doing off-trail travel, do not go off-trail waterfall hunting. Because waterfalls means the water is free-falling. It's not flat. It has to be going over a cliff. Which means you have to go find and interact with the cliff to go see the water. Danger, danger, danger. Don't do it unless you are properly trained or comfortable with the risks. Anywho, let's go find this trailhead. Oh, Kalidokali. We have made it the 4 miles to the Perkinlert. I'm gonna see if this is open. I highly doubt it is. Oh! Oh, and they're storing the trash can in here too. Alright, so I can go to the bathroom in a couple seconds. But to prove it to you that we made it, let's go look at the trail sign real quick. Dorothy Lake. See, this is usually what's on the other side. So we are there. There's a waterfall there and there where it crosses, and then there's 2 more up there, and then there's some more up there, and there's 1 or 2 up there and 1 there. That's for another day.
Alright, yeah.
There's Snoqualmie Lake. So it's 1.5 miles to Lake Dorothy, and then it's like 2 miles along Lake Dorothy, and it's 5 miles one way to Bear Lake. So it's probably another mile to Deer Lake, and it's probably 8 miles one way to Snoqualmie Lake. Dorothy Lake Trail, 4.5 miles one way. They must end it at the top or somewhere along here, because that sign says Dorothy Lake 1.5 miles, and Bear Lake 5 miles. Interesting. Wilderness, wilderness, wilderness. Be bear aware, yada yada yada. Ta-da! We have made it. And that looks like a very, very pretty trail to go down. But that'll be another day, maybe. I don't know. I might go to the. I might, if I go take number 2 and I get a second wind, I might go to the bridge and let you sleep. But I mean, yeah, it's 2:45, but sun don't go down for another 5 hours, and it sure ain't gonna take us 5 hours to go back downhill without any distractions.
It'll take us like an hour and a half.
Yeah, probably. Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn the camera off then. All right, we are heading back down from the parking lot. It's a little after 4 o'clock. You know, we're taking as much time as possible because why not? But as you can see on the ridge lines across from us, and we'll get a look up the Smith Creek drainage here in a couple seconds, hopefully, there's still a bunch of snow. We're only at 2,200 feet. Those ridge lines are somewhere between 3 and 3,500, maybe 4,000 feet at most. But there is still a bunch of snow everywhere. Yeah, Snoqualmie Pass has snow. It usually has a bit of snow by now still, but usually doesn't last too much longer. And Paradise is at, I think the other day I saw 125% of normal. So there is more snow on the ground than quote unquote normal for this time of year. I'm not arguing that. I'll take the snow. More snow means hopefully less wildfires, less in the summer.
Yep.
But on the flip side, it means it's gonna take that much longer for trails to clear out for us to go and be able to go up into the high alpine and go hiking. Like, if we were not to have gone waterfall hunting today and just come straight up the road to the trail, we probably could have gone to Dorothy Lake at just under 3,100 feet. In a normal spring, we would have done some post holing, but it probably would have been not too bad to snow rise. This year, we would have.
Spring this year.
Yeah, we've had a very cold spring, and we would have definitely had to need our snowshoes to get all the way up there, because the trail gets pretty steep to cross that ridge line back there. And these little buttercups and such are just now coming out, and there's still trilliums out. Trilliums should have been done 2 or 3 weeks ago. Memorial Day weekend, you're supposed to have gone from the trilliums and the salmon berries to other things by now, and there's still trilliums, and a lot of salmon berries haven't even leafed out. I mean, this vine maple right here is just now putting its buds out, and it's not like we're at 3,000 or 4,000 feet. We're barely at 2,000 feet. So it's definitely been a weird cold spring. But again,
like, it's what, 55 right now, probably 50.
Maybe it's probably like
when
52.
Normally it's supposed to be like high 60s.
Yeah.
Weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, if you get the sun out, is supposed to be mid 60s, upper 60s. Like late next week, I think the forecast is actually going to get sunny and be normal, and it's supposed to get up to 78 next weekend. That's normal. 55 is not. But again, I'm not going to argue it, because that means, hopefully, knock on wood, less wildfires.
Yeah.
But it means we might be delayed in what hikes we do, and you might get stuck seeing a couple more riverside low country hikes versus getting up into the high country, into the lakes and wildflowers and such. Well, it is just a shade before 5:30, and we have made it back to the bridge. So we have gone our 4 miles back down the road to Rex. So this will conclude today's episode of Cooley Outdoors. Took us just under an hour and a half to get back, which isn't too bad for 4 miles. We did have a couple of short pauses for things, but it's alright. Is there anything I want to say? Yes. Please, unless you are comfortable and you know exactly what you're doing, do not go off-trail waterfall hunting. It is dangerous. It can be deadly. Not only is it full of cold water, but it's full of cliffs and slippery slopes. If you do not know what you're doing, or you do not have much experience going off-trail into the woods without navigation, do not do it. Leave it to the semi-professionals like us. We also have a very good oh shit factor. If it gets too sketch for us, we will turn around and stop. Other than that, Please leave a like and a comment down below if you liked it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and leave a dislike. But please let us know what you didn't like about the video so I can fix it for next time. Please go follow us on all social media. That is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Along with YouTube, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. And I guess until next time, this has been Brandon Scott and Nash Rarig with Cooley Outdoors. Have a good one. Stay safe. Enjoy your outdoors. Please respect your outdoors. Take your trash back with you. Leave no trace. And ciao.